What's good, y'all young boys? Let's get into this mother flipping video, y'all. Okay, I know y'all worry about the attire. It's a long story. Laundry day. Okay? Mind your business. Alright. No, but on a serious note. I did this phase one in the last video I did. I wanted to bring that back, part two. Okay? I want to do phase two, and I might do phase three, and after that, there's nothing to be done after that. But all right, y'all know how this works. I grade these movies, all six, by either an A to an F, and I tally up all the points, and I take the points, and however much I get, as it even like as everything adds up. A is a 5, B is a 3, C is a 1.5, and D is a 0.5, and the F is nothing. You get nothing if you get F. Okay? And we tally all these points up, and then we multiply it by 6, or 6 movies, and then that is the grade for phase 2. Now, if you watched the last video, then you know what the grade was for phase 1. Alrighty, but let's get into this grading, yeah? Alright, cool. Iron Man 3. I will give this movie a goddamn F. I will give this movie a goddamn F. But there was a lot of stuff in this movie compacting, let's just finish strong. And they didn't. It was a Christmas movie. He blew up a lot of his suits and, told Pepper he was going to retire. You had Rhodey in there. He was really wanting in there like that. But, you had stuff happen, but this movie's nothing memorable happened in this movie other than the fake Mandarin. But away from that, and they did a callback to that guy right there to bring him back into the movies. But away from that, like nothing special. So fine, I give it a D. Okay. Thor: The Dark World, F. So if you watch my previous video, I said that Thor made more sense if you just did him out in space. But no. They got to figure out a way to bring him back to Earth, or they got to figure out a way to bring Earth to him. It just didn't make sense. Like they tried some stuff, and it just didn't make sense. It just didn't make sense. And then Loki's still on bullshit. Loki's still on bullshit like as usual. But nothing really spectacular happened in this movie. I don't even think Thor actually beat his villain in a heads up, just like straight up fight in this movie. And I believe Loki faked his death. I believe Loki faked his death in this movie. So and Thor thought he was dead. But away from that, this movie is an F. Okay, you're not getting a D. No, I was being generous with Iron Man. Iron Man should have got an F. Ant-Man. Well, so what can I say about Ant-Man? Nothing really. The movie sucked. Other than few people like the cast that they had in this movie, wasn't really much. I didn't even know who Paul Rudd was. I didn't really care, and I didn't really care for this movie. We didn't ask for this movie. They just kind of threw it on our lap, and it happened. Like things happen. Okay, that's nice, and it's just whatever. Was it a family movie? Maybe. Maybe, just with kind of how creative and loopy they got with the when he went small and how they advertised the concept art or whatever. But away from that, he fought the Yellow Jacket at the end. And, and the Fluke victory won. Okay? Whoop-de-doo, Basil. I'm not giving you a C. You don't deserve a C because you're not anything spectacular. You just introduced a new character, got a power, showed the power, which was nice, but it's just like nothing really spectacular happened, which is sad because Ant-Man is actually really clutch. If you look at him in Civil War and in Endgame, but away from that, like who cares? So I'm sorry, you're getting a D, buddy. Yeah, you're getting a D, Ant-Man. Sorry, buddy. Guardians of the Mother Flipping Galaxy. I like this movie. It was something refreshing. It was something new. I mean, we knew most. I didn't know who Chris Pratt was, but we know Vin Diesel voice acts Groot. We know Ryan Cooper voice acts Rocket. We know Zoe Saldana. She plays Gamora, and we know Dave Bautista. So we knew these people, even if you don't really see them, you hear them, and we knew these people. Like we knew Vin Diesel was playing Groot, even though he has 3 lines. But we kind of rock with it because it's not the first time Vin Diesel has done something like that with voiceover work, and it's fine. But all together, this team as a collective for not knowing each other, not knowing them. James Gunn does a really good job of figuring out a way to put them all together to where it works for this first movie. And I would say, as a collective of them just having to kind of wing it, and they all just as the story progresses, they all kind of start to grow a little fond of each other. Even though there's a few feuds here and there, they all are fond of each other, but fond of each other because they need each other to get things done. And it's fine. Like I give it a B, honestly. I give you a B. Fine. Okay, I give you a B. Because you're not getting an A. Like you could get an A. Honestly, the rewatch value of Guardians of the Galaxy is really good. Like you could just rewatch it and kind of just get to know the characters a little better, and get to know the characters a little better. Watch it again, watch again, watch again, watch again, watch again. Really good movie. Really good movie overall. Of course, the story is kind of wonky. I mean, I could give it an A. Maybe I give it an A. Or just getting a B. Who knows? I don't know. I'll let you know how I feel about it at the end. But right now, it still stands at a B. All right, moving on. Now, the moment you all been waiting for. Like, that's why I ain't really want to waste too much time talking about anything else. The motherfucking GOAT boy. The GOAT boy. Oh my God. Man, this movie really set the tone. The Russo brothers did an amazing job. It really set the tone of whatever you saw in that first movie. Forget all of that shit, and we're about to cut up. Okay, it sucks. They don't even have Falcon in the promo, but it's fine. This movie is the pinnacle of a superhero movie. This is the pinnacle of a Marvel movie. This is peak Marvel. This is everything you want in a Marvel film. These movies are made for action. We come to the movie theaters for action. People come with their brains turned off. They don't care if he's a super soldier. They just want action. And this movie gave you action. It was it was basically of John Wick and Rambo got put into a James Bond movie. Something like that. But yeah, bro, Winter Soldier is an A plus. Moving on. Alrighty. So my last video, I said that most of the movies in Phase 1 were mediocre and average, but when you put them all together, it was a recipe for success. That didn't really pan out in Phase 2, okay? Because we didn't have a Hulk movie. The Thor movie sucked. The Iron Man movie sucked, and the Captain America movie was the only good one. And they didn't even use Clint in that one. Like, he just came back for this movie, and then you introduce 2 new characters that we don't know like that. If you're a comic book head, you do, and then you introduce Vision in this movie as well. You didn't use you used Rhodey at the end, and you didn't use Falcon. So just as a collective, like, this movie could have been so much better, but it was just a lot of dialogue and talking and fraternizing, and it's like, dude. The first movie worked because it was nostalgia and it was hype just to see all the Avengers together. This movie was just kind of meh. So I know people would probably give it an A. I'm not giving it an A. I know some people want to give it a B, and I wouldn't give it a B. I would give this movie a C because the action was lackluster. The story is Easter egg movie. Great movie for Easter eggs, but I didn't come to pay money and buy popcorn and buy drinks and bring my girlfriend or come out with my friends for Easter eggs. You watch Easter eggs. You learn about the Easter eggs when you watch that shit at home and you start paying attention to everything that was in it. When you go to the movies, I want action. This didn't give action, so you get to see. Sorry. All right, so as you can see, Iron Man got a D, Thor got an F, etc., etc. Total came out to a 63%, which is an F average, and that's how I feel about Phase 2. It was an F average, lackluster, and I didn't like it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Let me know what you think in the comment section, okay? Peace.